Happy Friday, friends. How are you? Welcome to another 5 Share Friday for today's message of authenticity. I am so excited to talk to you about a tip that, if you implement it into your life, can make all the difference. Now, as I was doing my long run yesterday, training for my race that I have coming up, I had this thought come to me, and I was thinking on the idea of self-improvement and getting better. And it's like, all right, well, why do we do that? Is it because who we are isn't enough? And it's like, no, it's not that at all. Because as I've talked before, no matter what, you are always worthy. Your worth has been determined thousands of years ago. And so the idea of getting better has nothing to do with who you are isn't good enough already, because who you are is good enough. But here is the cool thing. Until we take our last breath on this earth, we are on a journey. And when you read a book, don't you love, like, you get to the end of the story, you see how it all works, how it all plays together. That's kind of how our life is. It really is like a story. And so we are in the middle of it. And so we get to just keep creating, keep seeing what's inside, like who we can become, who we are. We kind of have discovered a little bit, but there is more inside. There is more to this story. And like I said, until we take that final breath, until we have our final moments here on earth, we get to keep uncovering the story of who we are, what we're all about, and what our impact is, what our mark is on this world. So kind of look at that way. So as we work through self-improvement, as we work at becoming our best selves yet, it's not that who we are is good enough and worthy enough, but it's all right, now what can we become? What's the next part of the story? So to help you with part of that and that journey, I want to talk to you about a simple idea of bulletproofing your mindset. And the way that you do that, the way that you bulletproof your mindset, is through filling your life with light consistently. Small steps, doesn't have to be hours on end or days, but taking some intentional time every day if possible. But if not, most of the days during your week, you do this. This will become something that you look forward to. And you may not see what it's doing to you over time, but it's just like healthy eating habits. You do it one day, you may not notice anything. You do it for a week, you're going to notice something. Years, so it's going to see the difference. It's that same thing with bulletproofing your mindset. As you take this small, consistent action, it's filling your reservoir with light, so that when you walk through hard things, because if you haven't already, or maybe you are currently walking through something, by doing this, bulletproofing your mindset, your perspective, the way that you approach something, by doing that, you are going to be able to, as you walk through stuff that seems so heavy, it can be crushing, this will help be almost a life preserver to help see you through till you get through that and get going again. But guess what, my friends? Even through the good times, like this bulletproofing, it's how this filling your life with light also fills your life with joy, helps you find your happy, helps you create a life that you love. So let's get down to it. A couple of things. And what I share with you, a bunch of ideas, but here we are in authenticity. What I share with you, all of them may not resonate in your heart, but that's okay, because I want to give you a bunch and I want you to take one or two and start to do them consistently and do it. And if it's great, keep going. If you're like, don't be afraid to make some tweaks. So here they are. First thing, a good podcast. That's how I light myself up, as something every day, or a motivational talk by somebody. Like, I love listening to those things. A good podcast, because for me personally, I'm not a reader. I like to listen to books on tape while I'm working or working out or driving, but reading a book is hard for me. But I know that there's many of you that just love a good book. So make sure that book is something that's uplifting for you, something that's helping you continue to unleash and unlock that potential that's inside of you. Make time every day for that. So finding a good podcast, listening to music is filling your life with light, like music that's soothing to your soul, that has a good message. Other things that I'm thinking of is finding ways to express gratitude in your heart every day. They talk about it. I promise it rewires your brain. It rewires the way that you see everything. But as you go throughout your day, looking for opportunities to show gratitude, to express gratitude, to see the things that you're grateful for. Another thing, connecting to your higher power, whether that higher power is God, whether that higher power is the universe or nature or whatever it is, connect to it. Establish relationship with your higher power. And I promise you, that will be a beacon and a strength as you walk through your life's journeys. Another idea, nurture relationships a little bit every day, just a little bit. Maybe once it's going to lunch with a friend or lunch with a family member or having a phone call. And not that you have to do that every single day, but as you look at the grand scheme of your 30 days, making time to nurture healthy relationships that will fill your life with light. And then finally, looking for opportunities to serve others. And there are 101 ways to do it. And maybe when you see someone in need, it's not necessarily bringing them a dinner, but maybe the way that you show up, the way that you serve is a kind word or including someone. However you serve, look for opportunities to serve. So those are my ways. Just a few opportunities that you can do to help you fill your life, to bulletproof your mindset. And as you do these things, as you listen to this, you fill your mind with this, you are going to see yourself shift and change and find added strength to walk through your journey of life and continue to watch as your story unfolds and you unlock and unleash who you are truly capable of becoming. But remember, my friend, you're always worthy. You're always worthy. Just keep working to see what you can become. So I hope you have a fantastic week. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you later, friends. Bye.